Hi Scorpio, welcome to your February reading, and this is a reading for Scorpio Sun, Moon and Rising. And keep in mind that this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with all of you out there, but feel free to check your other placements here in the channel. So Scorpio, let's get to your reading. So we start with the card that represents you, your energy. What are you embodying in the month of February? The Eight of Fire. Nice. So a lot of fast movement here, not wanting to sit still. Okay, this is if you have been sitting still for a while, if you have been recharging from anything. I do see this card coming from a recharging period because I see a very restless energy here of, okay, I had my recharge, I had my sitting still time, I had the calmness and etc. But now I want to charge, now I want to move forward, now I want to do something, I want to keep on going. Okay, so I see a lot of this excited energy here, but I also get a feeling of a bit of a forceful energy. And I didn't see the rest of your cards yet. We are gonna see together for the first time, but I get a feeling of recklessness. I would say be careful not to overextend yourself or not to be reckless, because I almost feel an aggression coming from this Eight of Fire, of wanting to move too fast, of being impatient, of just wanting to go. And it's important to be careful as well, to watch your steps, to see how you strategize to apply your energy, how you move forward, how you move towards something that you want. Be thoughtful. You need to combine this Eight of Fire energy. You need to combine this action-oriented energy here with strategy as well. Okay? And Scorpio is a zodiac of strategy. So for instance, we have Mars ruling both Aries and also Scorpio. But Mars behaves very differently when it's in Scorpio or when it's in Aries. In Aries, he just wants to go. He just wants to start. But in Mars, is that general. Mars in Scorpio is a general that strategizes. Oh, sorry for the noise. There's a big truck passing on the street right now. I'm gonna wait a second for it to pass. Okay, it's gone. Yeah, so Mars in Scorpio is that general that strategizes for a war, not to waste its resources. So it's important. And I also understand where this Eight of Fire comes here. Now that I'm starting to talk about Mars, because Mars is currently in Taurus, which is your opposite sign. And whenever a planet is in the opposite sign from which it rules, so Mars rules Scorpio, and now it's in Taurus, which is the opposite sign, it feels very uncomfortable in there. Mars in Taurus does things very slowly, is dragging its feet. And it's been there for the whole month of January. So yeah, I think that this energy is starting to become frustrating for you, of things moving too slowly, and you just want to go. But you might need to strategize how to go first. Don't be reckless here. Let's see what is your environment. The moon. Yeah, it's especially important here to strategize, because I think that the environment is not completely clear to you. I think that there's a lot of confusion going on around you now. You might not be able to trust everything that you hear, everything that you see. People might not communicate very clearly to you. So I would be very careful in this time if you need to make a decision, to sign a contract, anything like that, because people might not be communicating everything that they need to communicate to you. So it's very important that you pay attention to all the details. And see why I said that the Eight of Fire, that you needed to pay attention not to be reckless here. Be mindful not to take decisions, to make harsh or impulsive decisions without knowing every single detail, because the moon is a card ruled by Neptune. And Neptune is about confusion, is about hiding things in the haze, in the fog. So be sure that you understand everything that is going around you before you make a decision, before you sign a contract, before you accept something. Because you might find out later on that there were details in there that were being kept from you, and maybe not on purpose. It's not that someone was hiding from you. It's just that maybe they were expecting you to ask those questions and you didn't, and then they also didn't mention, so they lied by omission, you know. Actually, I see more of that here. I don't see people lying, but I see people lying by omission. So I would pay attention to that. And then we have the general advice for your month. Shadow. Yeah, again, I get that same feeling from the moon. Not everything is out in the open. There is a lot going on in the shadows. There is a lot going on beyond the surface that you're not seeing. And Scorpio is a sign that goes into the depth and brings the shadow to the surface, right? It exposes what is hidden underneath. That's why Scorpio also rules detectives, surgeons. You go beneath the surface, beneath what we can see from the outside, okay? So this month, there are some things hidden in the shadow. You don't know everything. You don't know all the information. So dig in, because if there's someone who can do that, it's Scorpios. Scorpios are quite inquisitive. And you can be quite the detective, right? When you want to find out something, you can. So use that power constructively in the month of February to find out what is being kept, what is being hidden, what is not being spoken. Because there is something in there. So before you make a decision, pay attention to all the variables and find the information that is not being shared. Find the information that is not out in the open, that is hidden in the moon. And we have the challenge. What is the challenge of the month? Grateful. Okay, so this is a month in which you might, especially with that charging energy of the Eight of Fire, you might forget about what you already have. Don't fall into ungratefulness this month, okay? What you want might not come as easy or as fast as you have hoped for, but don't forget to be grateful for what you already have. And you do have a lot. You have so much. Be grateful for every single thing that you have. And it might be a challenge to be grateful when your new plans, the things that you want to accomplish, the things that you have been waiting for, are not coming as fast as you wanted them to come. Okay? But it's very important to be grateful for what you already have. Okay, so let's take a look at your tarot cards. Yeah, again, Temperance in the reverse, so much impatience. Awesome. That's interesting. There's something coming in here in this last column that I really don't like. And I don't clarify these monthly readings, but this is a reading that I'm really wanting to clarify here in this last row. I'm not going to do that because I didn't clarify for any other zodiac, but I need to sit with this last row for a second to understand what's really going on here. But let's start with the first row, okay? So the Temperance in the reverse, indeed so much impatience. Not allowing things to unfold in its natural pace. Because you are moving away from something, as I said with that Eight of Fire, right? I think you have left something behind, you're walking away from something, and you want to get to this new destination as fast as you can, as fast as possible. But the thing is, with the Temperance here, there is the right time for that to unfold. And you need to wait. You need to let it happen. But while you happen, you need to take care of the things that you already have, the responsibilities that you already have. And be grateful for them. You can't... There's a dog barking. Your reading started and then there's a lot of noise going on. For the other zodiacs, there wasn't this amount of noise. But yeah, don't neglect the things that you already have, the responsibilities that you already have. Because that would be lacking gratefulness. like being grateful for them, you know. If you neglect what you already have, you're not being grateful for them. So you need to allow this time, allow things to unfold, allow the path to clear to you, and keep doing the work that you already have to do while it happens. And the thing is, why it's so important to do that, because that hastiness, that lack of patience, that recklessness is leading you to the magician in the reverse. And the magician here in the reverse, what it's telling me is that, okay, you will still manifest what you want, but it will come faulty. It will come faulty. So let's say it like this. I'm gonna make a silly example, but for instance, let's say that you are writing a book, okay? And you have been writing a book for a long time, and you want to finish this book, and like, I just want to have it finished so I can send it, you know, and then they can edit it and maybe release it. But you're so impatient to finish that book that you make some silly mistakes and you forget, I don't know, you lose a whole page, you know, and then you send the book, and the book is good, but that one thing, that one idea that you had thought, it's not included in there anymore, you know. So it's like, it's faulty, it's not as good as it could have been. And it could be that in the end it will cause you so much more work for not having been patient with that. And I see that here. I see that by being impatient, you're still manifesting whatever you are trying to manifest here, but it's coming at a cost. There's a mistake being made. You're missing something. You're missing a piece of information, you know, with that moon, with that environment. So let's say that this is a new job offer, and then you want a new job so fast that you accept, like they send you the contract and you barely read it and you sign it right away. And then there was a clause in there that I don't know, the salary is actually way less than you had agreed on, because when they communicated the salary, they had included some other taxes or things that you weren't aware of. And then since you barely read the contract and signed it, now you are in a new job making way less money than you had agreed to. So it's something like that. You still manifest it, but it comes faulty. So with the Queen of Cups here, and this is a card of Scorpio, look at her, how she's sitting very still. She's not a fast-moving queen. She sits and she waits and she nurtures her plan. She's being patient, she's looking at it and she's nurturing it, and she's giving it the time and attention, and she's dreaming with it, but she's waiting for its time to come to fruition. And look at where it leads her to. It leads her to the Ten of Cups, to the real thing, to the real deal. This is the real deal, and it's right in the middle of your reading, right in the middle of it. So waiting for the right opportunity to come, for the right time to come, is what is going to deliver you the real thing. But you need to wait for that, and it will click. I feel that when the right thing comes, when it's the right time, you will know. Because she's intuitive. The Queen of Cups is extremely intuitive, and so is a Scorpio. So you will know. When it is, you will know. But that's the real deal. Okay? Because, and I see, as I said, I see this last column here separated from the rest. If you go to the faulty thing, what you're going to get is actually a Knight of Wands, which is not the Ten of Cups. The Knight of Wands is something that is exciting, but lasts very shortly. It's here now and gone the next minute. So if this is a job, maybe if this is a relationship, maybe you have been trying to get into a relationship, and you might connect with the first person that you see and say like, no, this is the one, but they are not the one. They are just someone who is here and out, you know? They are faulty. You're still manifesting someone, but it's not who you want it to be. If this is a job, then it might be a job that is very exciting at first, but then you might find out that it's way more stressful than you thought, or that the company wasn't doing as well as you thought, and you might end up losing that job in a short term because they end up firing a lot of people. So wait for the real deal. Be patient and wait for the real deal, because you will know, intuitively you will know, okay, when it's the right thing, when it's the real thing. And you will know because you are very intuitive. Again, right under the Queen of Cups, we have the Page of Wands. And he is also that spark of creativity, of initiative. It's a very fresh energy. And I like it here with the Queen of Cups. Also, the Page of Wands here for me is a card of hobbies, of having fun. So while that thing that is coming doesn't fulfill, enjoy your own environment. Have fun with what you have. It's important to have fun with what you already have. Remember that Grateful card? Use what you already have. Have fun with your hobbies, have fun with whatever other endeavor that you have going on in your life. Practice it, enjoy it, do different things, be creative while you are waiting, okay? So this energy feeds that waiting mode. The Queen of Cups of you, that emotional nurturing side of you, is still waiting for the one thing to show up. But you can still have fun with other things. Because I really don't like this combination here. The Queen of Wands in the reverse and the Three of Cups in the reverse. And this is the part that I really wanted to clarify, to know exactly what this is talking about. Because I really dislike this combination. But this Queen of Wands in the reverse adds to me that sense of, that message of being reckless, you know? And being reckless, you might trust the wrong people. That's what I see here. I always see this in this card, in the Three of Cups. Even though this is a very positive card, and in many readings I see this as a positive card, you see how there's one woman and she has her back towards. So you can see her face. You don't know what she's really about. What are her real intentions. And especially here in the reverse. I think that you might, if you force this process, if you're not patient, you might attract people, you might connect with people who are not there for your greatest good. And they are not showing their true intentions. They might be using you in a way. And this can be related again to everything. It doesn't need to be romantic. It can be also in a business. It can be someone who is trying to hire you for way less than they should be paying you. And then you just go and sign that contract. And that can come from ego, you know. Actually, this Queen of Wands in the reverse here, yeah, the information that she's giving me here is that you might think that you cannot be fooled, that you are foolproof. Like, no, I'm a Scorpio, they can't hide something from me. And I am a Scorpio myself, so I get that sometimes since we are so good in reading people, we think that no one can fool us, and then they fool us right, like as if it's nothing. But that's because they use our ego, our pride of believing that we can't be fooled against us. So be careful with that energy here, okay? Because as I said, the environment right now is not clear. Even for a Scorpio, is not easy to see through Neptunian fog, okay? Even for a Scorpio. So don't trust, even though you're very intuitive here, don't trust without seeing the proof, without seeing what's real in front of you, okay? And careful not to fall for your ego, thinking that you know it all, that you know better, okay? Wait for the process to unfold. There is something really good boiling up, cooking up here with this Queen of Cups and the Ten of Cups in the middle of the reading, but you need to wait for it. You need to be patient. Let it unfold, okay? So let's get some oracle cards for you. Crow Spirit, co-create with Spirit. I love this card. You are co-creating something here energetically. You're creating it in the energetic world first, so that it can be manifested in the physical world, but that process takes time. And you need to trust your energy work here. Co-create with them. Co-create with your guides. Co-create with the tools that you have. But you need to trust. You need to trust the time that it takes to develop. And don't try to do everything by yourself also. I see with this co-create with the Spirit. Don't try to do everything by yourself. Work with others. Who can help you with this? Be it your spirit guides or people in your life, your friends, but who can help you with this? Trust them, trust their help, trust their knowledge, trust their advices, okay? Chaos and conflict. I'm being called here to the imagery, and it's a zebra. But the zebra was painted as something else. Wow, that's so perfect. So let me see if you can see the image from there. But there is a zebra here, but she's painted as another animal, okay? But now the skin, the paint is coming out, and you can see that there's a zebra underneath it. And remember what I said about people lying by omission? And also the shadow card. There is something here that you're not seeing. Someone is trying to sell you a zebra, pretending that it's a tiger. Okay, but it's not a tiger, it's a zebra. There is indeed something this month that is not what it seems. Someone is omitting something, or someone is omitting something from you, trying to sell a situation differently from what it really is, okay? And pay attention to that. You need to let things unfold, especially with Mercury coming retrograde right now, okay? For the month of February. Things are not as they seem. So don't go for the first option. Pay extra attention to all the details. Let's get one last card. Actually, no. I'm gonna get another animal spirit. Oh, okay. Yeah, it jumped right on. So we have the earthworm. And the earthworm is an apprentice. It's that small spark of energy. Remember with the Ace of Wands? The earthworm is not there yet. It's still developing itself. So it's okay. It's okay to still be in the page state here in the situation. It's fine. It's better to develop it with strong foundations from the beginning so that you can build yourself strongly than try to chew more than what you can right now. Okay, this is an important message for this month. Okay, Scorpio, so that's all I have for you, and I hope you enjoyed. If you like this video, don't forget to like and subscribe down below. And I'll see you next time. Take care. Bye-bye.